Hello, welcome back to more arena games. Today between T90 playing in blue as the Huns and Darknoob in yellow as the Slavs. Should be interesting. Extra Trash, I don't think... is T90 a Trash boy? Maybe. Actually, it's possible. I don't even know. I think I recall him saying on the stream that he likes to play the Trash and he likes to watch it in arena. So, should be interesting. I haven't seen T90 play arena pretty much ever. He's a really solid player, as you can see, 19 plus on, I guess, Arabia and open maps. I'm not sure how he's doing on arena, and I'm casting these games after the long Jon Snow against Darknoob games, so these are actually not chronological. Darknoob has been playing these games against T90, two of them actually before this long one, but the long game should be on YouTube already. And in this game, Huns against Slavs should be interesting. Slavs definitely considered the better civilization with way better siege, strong infantry units, they have helps, they can go for even siege onagers. Warriors might be an option if you have fun with it, and I'm really interested to see how Darknoob is going to play the Slavs here, going solid, going aggressive with monks even maybe, or are we going to see towers? And more important, how is T90 going to use the Huns on arena here? Let's go for the map. We have a main goal for T90, safe in the back, T90, Tristan. Hope you enjoy this casting if you get to see it, and if not, no problem for me. You're a very busy man, I know that, and you're doing a lot of contents for AoE on your YouTube and Twitch, so keep going, man. We have the second stone safe in the back for him as well. We have the second gold outside, close to the base here. The third gold outside, both in that same corner, as well as the main stone inside, so this might be a very important area later on. I cannot judge, I haven't seen it. Two palisades coming up. I guess Darknoob was interfering with the deer luring process, maybe. Two deer outside. I guess T90 was able to get one of those in. Not sure, I didn't follow. It doesn't really matter, I guess. We have Darknoob on the other side. Main gold safe in the back. 3-4 deer inside. That's beautiful. They're pretty far away, but Darknoob should be able to lure them in. And in the back, a lot of nothing. So only the main gold. What else do we have? The second gold. The third gold is outside. I guess we could consider this the second gold. Third gold forward. Second stone forward outside. And the main stone forward. Darknoob actually, knowing how Jon Snow would be playing this, is cornering his gates here, his palisade corner, his corner gate, not way around, sorry, and he's going for a barracks. T90 is not going for the trash here, and I'm really thankful for that, because I don't really like trash to cast it on an arena. It's fun to watch sometimes, but all the time, nah, maybe not. So this might be a standard, a regular, a decent game, and we have both players up to feudal age. Stable coming up, 3 villagers on that. Is Darknoob going to go with only one? No, stable and blacksmith now, makes sense. T90 has an archer range up, so we are going to see probably Cav archers in Castle Age. They should still be cheaper for the Huns. Second archer range on the way, so T90 is saying, okay, I know how to play Huns in Arabia, I'm going with a similar approach in Arena maybe, and have a safe economy behind that. He won't be able to do too much damage, I guess, but we have seen the double archer range approach with Huns a lot of times actually on arena, so it should be working, it should be decent, and we're going to find out how T90 is going to continue after that. We have 2 extra golds on the map, as well as an extra stone on that far side, on the top right hand side. We have relics on the map, of course, this one in between the 2 players, one closer to T90. We have 1, 2, and I guess 3 in that neutral zone, so relatively even when it comes to relic distribution, and both players are up to Castle Age. Both are coming in, fletching, light cav upgrade actually, and we're going to see the first cav archers move out. Darknoob, I think, could have spotted the cav archers already, fletching is done, and we're going to see some fights here. Light cav is not finished. Did Darknoob actually cancel the light cav upgrade? I guess so. That's still scouts, and the cav archers should be stronger here. 50 HP against, what is a scout, 45, and of course they have that range, they have that hit and run possibilities. Siege workshop coming up for Darknoob, a second town center, 1 extra TC on the wood line, and relatively close to the main stone. Do we have another TC? Not yet. Tristan, T90 will probably delay his second TC, yeah, a little bit, but he's now building it with 6 villagers on the wood line. relatively close to the main gold, which is good, but still with enough space to put a farm around it between the gold and the TC. I like that, to be honest. And we're going to see if you like Kev not trying to engage. Scorpion and 2 monks, actually. The monks should be decent against the Kev archers here, and both players should try and get some relics in, but T90 is prioritizing the siege workshop here. Is going aggressive, wants to go in and quickly walling in the villager, standard approach before finishing that siege workshop. Scorpion's moving out, but the Cav archers are quite tanky here and they could be able to engage this. Also, 1 Cav archer got converted, 3 Scorpions are actually doing quite some damage here. A siege workshop goes up and the mangonel on the way, so no relics in yet. Instead we're going to see more and more fights in Castle Age. Actually those fights should be over the relics, but sometimes the players are just fighting to get a better position in. And Darknoob now doing bloodlines, wheelbarrow on the way, so going for economy as well as military upgrades, and he's going to try and defend the middle as long as he can. At the same time he's starting to collect the relics now. 1 monk on the way, but that mangonel can do this, the damage here, can change the game. The monk barely coming in, the Scorpions, wow, that was a beautiful shot. 4 Scorpions dying. So now T90 has full map control actually, and he should be able to grab the relics and go aggressive as well. He is creating more Cav archers, or he had been creating. Now going for the main stone. Darknoob doing more economy upgrades. Wheelbarrow also coming in for T90, who has 3 TCs up and running now. Another TC on that wood line in the back here. Wants to get a little farms around it. TC positions actually make sense in that regard. And he's going for the long side, for the weak side here, but Darknoob is actually prepared. He's got a barracks, blacksmith stable, and he can go for another building here, maybe a house and palisade, and will be fine. We are going to see a few mangonel fights here, and looks like Darknoob was able to dodge the shot before losing the mangonel, and ooh, that was a lot of damage. 15 HP left for the mangonel. T90 is not able to go in yet. Darknoob, 78 population, 3 villagers behind actually, and he's got 3 TCs. You see on the other wood line, handcart, stone mining coming in, heavy plow for T90. We're going to see a delayed Imperial Age for both players, I guess, and then probably some major imp fights. Ooh, nice. Quick gate here on that hole in the wall, but it's going down. The village is still building it, and there's Light Cav now moving out. Light Cav upgrade was done. This could be deadly, this could be devastating, and Darknoob actually saying, okay, I have mangonels myself, I can go and attack from distance as well. The Light Cav now actually engaging. Darknoob is going to lose a few of those Light Cav, but that was a very good fight, cost effective wise. And we have T90 on the back, how do I call it, a retreat here, going for a stable now. He knows he needs bloodlines, he might need husbandry as well. Darknoob is attacking that siege workshop in the middle. I think that mangonel might not even get created, and if it does, you need to pay attention and lose it, but ooh, that's close, 6 HP, the mangonel actually going out 1 for 1. Doesn't really make a big difference. Both players on the way to Imperial Age now. Castle coming up in front of the main resources here. Very important to see. And Darknoob is moving forward. Husbandry Forging coming up. But it's Darknoob's plan now. I think he should go for Siege and Helps probably. It's going to be a really strong strategy against the Huns here. Onager upgrade plus Halberdiers in the front. And they can still go for Light Cav. He can go for some raiding, could even switch into standard infantry. But now Darknoob, of course, is trying to go in, sending 1 Light Cav to get some information about T90's map here, actually. And T90 is moving out of the castle in front of his 3 main resources here, 2nd and 3rd gold, a main stone. So both players are playing rather similar, and we're going to see Imperial Age by both players. What's going to happen here? Heavy Scorpion coming in. I am not really sure I agree with that decision. I think it's maybe not the best idea. You should go for some pikeman helps first before investing into heavy scorps. They are a really strong unit, but at that point in the game you don't have so many units around, and they can get taken down easily. Conscription, Tumens or chemistry on the way. I think T90 is going to stay with the Cav archers here then, but no path and tactics yet. And scale barding armor, so maybe a switch to paladins. That would be awesome. The heavy scorpions wouldn't really be too strong against palace, or maybe even cavalier. There's 1 trebuchet attacking that castle from T90 and Darknoob in a comfortable score lead. We are going to see Tarkans. I love it. Wow, that's amazing. It's not paladins, it's Tarkans, and they will be good against the heavy scorpions. Remember, they are very strong against siege units. Actually, T90 has been walling here, which is smart. A few stone walls and he will be fine. And we have Elite Tarkin on the way. Darknoob is trying to take the castle down. He doesn't know about Elite Tarkin upgrade. He does not know about Tarkin production. He will be able to spot them because they are out. 170 HP. Only 11 attack for now, but 4+4 Pierce armor soon. And they will die to Halberdier, I guess. But... they will be strong against heavy scorpions still, and this could be really interesting. We're going to see a big fight. Darknoob for now has a lot more military units, and I begin to like the heavy scorpion approach here. It's beautiful. Halberdier should be probably in front of those heavy scorps, and Darknoob revealing his army, but there is the Tarkans coming in from Tristan, and the scorpions are pretty split up here. The Halberdier is a little bit out of position, and those Tarkans are able to take down at least some of those heavy scorpions. There is still a good amount left, and now those Cav archers need to run back immediately. That's way too dangerous here. One knight in the mix, that maybe was a misclick, I guess. It's going to be Elite Tarkans. The thing is, T90 with 125 villagers is a very decent economy. Does he have gold income? The main gold, yeah, doesn't exist any longer. So he's taking his second gold on the side here. It's not really safe though, and if Darknoob was aware of the gold problems for T90, I think he would try to attack more, go for some raidings. Blast Furnace is on the way for him. Heavy cavalry archer coming up for... Ooh, and the Tarkan's taking on gate. 1490. Quick castle, but this one might not even go up. Could be close. No, that's enough villagers to get it up. There's a lot of Elite Tarkans in the mix, and that castle might fall. Elite Tarkans now moving in. They can take down TC so incredibly fast. It's a really nice raiding party here, and the Cav archers are trying to find some villages here to kill. Now there's the Halberdiers. Nice approach, and those helps should be able to kill a lot of those units. Siege Engineers and Conscription coming in. Guilds for T90 is preparing for a longer game. 43 minutes in, but those Halberdiers are... taking on too much of his army, and T90 can actually not afford to lose all of that. He's using the Elite Tarkans now to maybe try and do a little bit more damage. Heavy Scorpions actually coming back. So T90 was able to go for like some sort of counter raid and make sure that Darknoob cannot attack in the middle. Thing is, Darknoob has 80 military units. Siege Ram coming in. T90 doing Hussar, and I think T90 might need Siege Rams himself. Then he might have a chance here to fight this. Like this, he doesn't really have an answer to the Halberdier plus Heavy Scorpion combination. Droshina on the way. I'm not sure how you call this, but the Halberdiers will be so strong now. They will be stronger than before. That Siege Ram getting attacked by 2 heavy Cav archers. Yeah, that's not going to help really. But that Siege Ram is not doing a lot either, except for putting up a bigger entrance. And I guess it makes sense. The Halberdiers will try and go in, and those military production buildings might fall soon. Quick castle coming up, but it's open here. That castle is not going to go up, and Darknoob might be in trouble for gold himself soon. He's got that gold and stone in front of his base. He can use that, sell stone if he needs. But on the other side, on that weak side, it's T90 who's building a TC on the extra stone and going for capped rams, heavy cav archers, hussars. In the meantime, look at this. Darknoob is moving in with the heavy scorpions, siege rams behind that. The Halberdier is making sure that the heavy scorpions are not getting attacked by melee units. And elite skirmishers now in the field also by T90. It makes sense. Both players population cap 199, 195. It's amazing. And the cap rams moving forward. T90 doesn't have the food to go for a siege ram. Let's check for Darknoob's resources. Actually, I haven't shown them in a while. Not a lot of gold, of course, and both players are trying to go for each other's spaces, and whoever is going to have the better end will probably win this game in the end, because to recover from that exchange of units, of villager numbers, etc. It's not easy. Hussar starting to raid, and that castle is still standing. The cap rooms are not good enough, and the Halberdiers are actually cleaning up a lot of that here. But Darknoob at the same time is now getting attacked by melee units. The heavy scorpions are taking a lot of damage. Elite Tarkans on those, and there's not too many Halberdiers around. Also, elite skirmishers and heavy cav archers are able to defend most of the attack. It doesn't look good for Tristan here. He's in a score lead, but look at this. He doesn't have a lot left. He's got a few farms at the back here. Actually, the number is still decent. And those lumber lines, and finally he's getting enough military units up, and Darknoob suddenly now low and everything, and he lost a lot of gold units. That's a big problem. He needs to go for more trash units. Yeah, Halberdiers on the way. No onagers though, and the Hussars and Elite Tarkans are fast, so they can move, they can go for those very valuable siege units, and Darknoob needs to switch to some form of trash unit other than the Halberdiers, I guess, because right now those cavalry units are just very fast, very mobile, can do a lot of damage. Darknoob is re-walling, which is very important, but he lost control over this gold. And Seatram coming in finally for T90. Darknoob, a lot of food in the bank. Light Cav would have been a good idea to produce some and try to counter everything that is here. I'm not sure. Slavs and Hussars? I guess not. I'm not sure about it. A few Light Cav now starting to raid here on the outside. T90 has been taking a lot of gold. That's a big advantage for him in this game. He was probably able to take more gold. He doesn't have the relic advantage, but it doesn't really matter when you can take like, what is that, 3, 6, 10 piles of gold for free, pretty much. And he's starting to attack the middle as well. Darknoob is not able to recover. He doesn't have so many resources, 94 villages only, and those raidings appear to be really effective. He lost quite a few villages here. Now, there is siege rams approaching again on that weak side, on the right-hand side. A quick siege workshop coming up, a few heavy scorpions behind. But imagine if those heavy scorpions were on Chester, it would be a totally different story. The siege rams would die. These cav archers couldn't move anywhere near those on chests, and the Halberdiers would make sure that the on chests are not dying. By the use of heavy scorpions, he was trying to do some damage on those units, but they are easily taken down by Hussars or Elite Tarkans. And like this, T90 is in a score lead, 1k5 score difference now, and that castle will probably not go up, at least not easily. Darknoob has a lot of Halberdiers around now, but he needs to use them. Send them out, send them against those cav archers, try to take your gold back. And the siege rams are doing nothing here. I guess Darknoob forgot about them. We have T90 now with a really stable economy, 97 villagers, 2 idols only. Looks fine for him. And we have a rather big fight around that gold. The castle will go up, I think. Let's find out how T90 is going to try and stop it. No, the castle is going up. The heavy cav archers are doing a lot of damage now. Heavy scorpions out of range. Light cav will fall fast. And of course T90 does not want to lose his gold units. The heavy cav archers are really strong, mobile, a lot of attack points. And with the siege rams and hussars, it's a really nice combination. Pikemen now coming up. And I think Darknoob is just missing another sort of trash unit. He's finally doing some more light cav, which is something I like to see. But in the middle, Hussars, Elite Tarkans even in the mix are going to be able to take down that smaller group of army here, 87 military units, but divided into groups. And I guess Darknoob is focusing on this right-hand side. It's probably the better idea here. The problem is he's losing in the middle, and he might lose that castle, and then his base is pretty open. He's actually walling behind that castle, which is good, making sure his base is closed. Darknoob resources are decent, 182 population, T90 on 187, but T90 is getting more military units now. He lost the army on the right-hand side. He's still trying to fight back. Actually, he's losing a lot of heavy cav archers, but let's focus in the middle. There's the big fight happening, or the big attack. Trebuchets, siege rams, elite skirmishers, heavy cav archers, hussars, even a knight in the mix, and that's a really nice army composition. With the numbers he has, T90 has an advantage now, 170 against 155 population, but the military difference is on 20, pretty much 20 units, and that's a lot at these stages in the game. It's a lot in almost any stage in the game. On the far side here, T90 is getting more military units out. He's very low on almost everything. Darknoob has a lot of gold banked actually, but he can't really use it. What units to go for? He only has the heavy scorpions and siege rams, and not really doing the job now. He's losing a lot in the middle, and it doesn't look good for him. T90 is getting more and more map control. He's lower in population now, pretty neck and neck, but he is going with the attacks here, and it doesn't look bad for T90 here. Let's see if he can continue this push, or if Darknoob will find a way to stop this. Darknoob has very good resources. He needed to switch into something else. I guess elite skirmishers, I guess onagers, maybe even champions might have been an option some way, sometime on the way, but like this he cannot really afford to switch now, and he's using the siege rams as good as he can. Heavy scorpions behind. Problem is heavy scorpions cannot find on different places on the map, so he needs to focus on one. And T90 with the Huns, with that mobile army, is of course trying to attack on different sides of the map. Go for the middle, go for this weak side here on the right. The gold is out actually, so we don't have too much more gold income. Darknoob has so much resource in the bank. Just go for the standard infantry, or go for the elite skirmishers, go for onagers even, would be awesome. You have to go to do it, but he doesn't get his military count up, which is amazing. Not sure why. I guess the units are fully upgraded. Yes, very important to see. But T90 has more numbers, and that's so important now. I can see trebuchets taking down more military buildings. One siege ram could break those walls, and then T90 could go into Darknoob space, which would be open. And those heavy cav archers are so mobile. They are so strong right now because T90 was able to turn this arena map into some form of Arabia with different places to fight. And I think that's what T90 is probably better at than Darknoob. So T90 was able to play really well with the weaker civilization as it is considered on arena. Trebuchets now hitting pretty much everything. Siege workshop, TC will all go down. The walls will fall to the siege rams, and the heavy cav archers will be able to go in. T90 has map control here. Doesn't look good for Darknoob. We might see a GG very soon. Darknoob 49, 50 military units, but where are those? That's halberdiers and that's no gold units, and you needed them. I think Darknoob missed his chance to switch his army to, I guess maybe Honor Chest would be good. Honor Chest halberdiers should have won him the game. He tried to go for heavy scorpions. Was a very interesting approach. Kudos for that. But it doesn't look like it's going to work out here. Halberdier coming in from T90. Darknoob is not giving up. He's on 147 population. There's no need to. He's got the Hussar upgrade actually available. Didn't know that about Slavs. He should have had that a long time ago. Why didn't he do that? I don't understand it. Halberdier on the way to counter those upcoming Hussars. It makes a lot of sense for T90. He knows he doesn't have too much gold left to get, and his gold count is really low. He's using all he has on the military units. That means he's low on resources, but still has 89 military units in total. Now the map is open here, and we have Darknoob with panic. Villagers going back, trying to not getting taken down here by the Hussars. I'm not sure what words to choose here. Missing some words, of course. And that's a big rating, actually. 80 villagers only. Numbers dropping below 100 population for Darknoob. I think that's the win. I think I can move forward. That's the point in the game where you know if there is not a little bit of a miracle coming up, that one player, in this case Tristan, will win this game. Very impressive to see how he managed to use his Arabia skills, which I guess he has here with a 1900 plus rating, and go for a very strong win on arena against an arena clown, against Darknoob, who is a really well-playing arena player, or really good at arena. Don't forget that. It's not like he's a noob or anything, even though it says in his name. And it looks like getting rid of the relics here for Darknoob and trying to maybe collect them would be fun to see, but that means Darknoob doesn't have any gold income at all except for selling resources. He doesn't really have a lot of resources left. Hussar is moving in to try and take down the rest of these heavy scorpions. Darknoob is losing all map control. And Tristan is still an 80 military unit, looking really good for him here. Darknoob, the only thing that he has is a still working economy because there's no more raiding coming up. So 99 villages again, heavy scorpions still waiting. Darknoob is not giving up. Very good performance here, but I don't see the way to come back. Tristan is playing too well now. He knows how to bring this home, and I think he should try and go again for like 1, 2, 3 attacks, but it's actually not important. GG being called by Darknoob. Very nice game. Hope you enjoyed this one. Another one between the two players will come up, and see you there. See you in the next games. GG.